Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my class. This is Mr. Smith, and I'd like to give you some tips on how to succeed in my honors chemistry course. It is a different course. All your lectures are online, all your notes are online, and it's really up to you to decide when and where to study. As you will see, all of the quizzes and tests have been established in terms of the dates. Um, but in terms of what you do every night, that's pretty much up to you. So since this is kind of free form, I thought I would give you some tips on how to succeed. So here we go. Let's take a look at these. Number one, use Canvas. All right, what do I mean by use Canvas? So here we are. This is Chemistry Honors '05, fifth period. And so when you open up Canvas, you'll get something that looks like this, right? And I guess the first thing to do is we want to look at the calendar. And so here's our calendar. Let's bring up the calendar for '05. And you will see that all your quizzes and your labs for the whole year are already in your Canvas calendar. Now, here's something you have to understand. These are the days by which these quizzes must be done. The matter quiz must be done on or before the 21st. You can always go ahead and work faster, ladies and gentlemen, but these are the drop dead dates for these quizzes. So the matter quiz must be done on and before the 21st. The significant figures quiz must be done on or before the 25th. And so the whole year, the calendar for the whole year is already on Canvas. So that'll give you a heads up on when quizzes and tests take place. Next thing, let's take a look at the course contents. So you go to Canvas, let's click on modules over here, and then everything you're going to learn in Canvas is right here, all right? So here's some introduction, cool stuff, and then our unit. So let's take a look at Unit 1. So this is the first unit you're going to get. The first thing I would look at under Unit 1, and I will give you a hard copy of all these unit packages, so you don't have to print these out, but the backup is right here. So you take a look at the assignments. So this is what the first page of the packet looks like. And it's your assignments. And they are, in this case, we have 13 assignments. And I recommend you do these in this order. First, complete the matter discovery, then copy the notes, and then watch these videos, and so forth. Now, you'll see number 5 here is complete matter quiz. If you want to do well in this quiz, you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 before you get to 5. You will not do well in the matter quiz unless you do everything beforehand. Got it? Okay, so let's take a look back here. Let's go back to the modules and let's move on from the assignment sheet. So after you have the assignment sheet, you have each of the different things. So here is the matter discovery. You should do this before you do anything else. It's the first thing on your assignment sheet. Now, here's what you have to understand about discovery. It's there to get you start thinking about the topic. Really, all I want you to do here in the matter discovery is to take guesses. Look at what I give you, matter versus non-matter, consider these things, consider what the examples of matter, consider the examples of non-matter, and then take a guess at what is the difference between them. Well, like I say, all I want you to do here is just guess. Don't use your notes. Don't use videos. Just look at what I give you, and based on that, use your reasoning skills to guess. All right? That's all the discovery is about, is having you analyze some information and make some guesses, and this helps you start thinking about what I'm going to teach you. Then you will go to your notes. And what I would recommend that you do on the notes is that what I insist that you do is that you either copy these by hand or type them. I don't want you to make I don't want you to print these. And the reason for that is when you type these out or when you write them, it'll help you to memorize your notes. And memorizing notes is key to your success on the quizzes. All right? So then after you copy the notes or do whatever is second, then you do these considers. All right? Now, considers are documents which go along with the lectures. You got that? So here is the consider, and you notice here's a consider, the properties of SiO2, blah, blah, blah. Well, you will figure out how to do this by actually doing the lecture. All right? So here is the consider, and then here is the lecture. And so you'd click on the lecture, and the lecture will start, and you will see that okay, so let us get started. The first question on the lecture matches the first question on the consider, and then I will go through here, blah, 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 blah. And to start with, I'd like to... And I'll talk you through this. I'll give you notes, and then you can answer the consider, and then usually with every consider that I do and explain, I then have you do one on your own. So that's what you should do then is you watch the considers, do the lectures, watch considers, do the lectures, and then you'll do the worksheet. Now, how are you going to get the answers to the worksheet? Well, the answers to the worksheets come out of two places, from the lectures and the considers and from the notes. So you've already copied the notes, you've already copied the lectures and the considers, so you should be able to answer all these questions, right? Perfect. And then once you're done with that, you will go in and take a quiz. Okay, perfect, super. So let's go back to our view here. So what are we going to do? You're going to use Canvas. Number 2, follow the assignment sheet, which I showed you. Number 3, do all the assignments. You'd be surprised how many students will come in to take a quiz and not have done either the considers or the worksheets or the notes. You just cannot be successful. By the way, once you have done the homework, I have answers for the homework here in the room, and you can just check to see if they're right or wrong. All right, cool. Number 4, memorize the notes. You really have to memorize the notes if you want to do well on the quizzes. My quizzes are, the first question in every quiz is define. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff that you have to define. There's almost no multiple choice on my quizzes. There are very few true and false. They're all open-ended questions like, what is matter? And so you have to understand that stuff and be able to repeat that if you want to do well. And then finally, the 5th thing and most important thing in this class is you need to ask questions. I am here to answer your questions every day. Since all your lectures are online, I'm not lecturing in class. Since all your notes are online, I'm not putting the notes up in the classroom. My job here in the classroom when you are here is to give you individual attention. So if you have any questions at all, if you don't understand the notes, if you don't understand my lectures, if you don't understand my homework, you are to ask me. Just grab me by my tie and say, Mr. Smith, sit down here and explain this part. I am not sure what you mean. All right? I cannot overemphasize how important it is to use me as a resource to help you get through this class. Okay? Well, I hope this will give you a head start on how to succeed in this classroom. I look forward to a good year and hope to see you soon. All right. Enjoy. Bye.